Anopa we ena mede breaking news ebremo se EOCO for editeni eye Shatta Wale. Na EOCO edi statement aba betuja ase ensemo a womo kan fa Shatta Wale ho no. Bibia keka kono eni ya yenyan. Na ne tintimu ni tietiemu no ensemo mo pese mo trene se Lamborghini a eye car Lamborghini yellow car omoji ye efri Shatta Wale nsem because Ghana ni bia na owa abrochire sa Ghana ni no ena na yese oto car no na sa Ghana ni no FBI fo ache ne se wabokro no na car na ba bepie mu wa ha ene ebehu se car no Shatta Wale na wotwi na sa Lamborghini no Shatta Wale se wono de onim hwehwe no to free obi ho EOCO fo se omo eche Shatta Wale no omo bisa ne nsem se on tre documents because card ya woto free obi ho a o sa o tre document ni bibia tre se wato car no Shatta Wale tre documents any bibia ye tre se wato car na Shatta Wale woni document bia oni proof bia tre se wato car no bibia ni ho a tre se car no kra no wato in fact car no kra no eni ni din mu inti EOCO fo ende Shatta Wale oguso awo eye EOCO fo kukum yese ye granting a bill of 10 million Ghana cedis. Inti yenyen release no ye owo EOCO fo kukum. On tre car no wo de una wo se wato car no uto we hi untumi ntre document wo hi a uto car no Shatta Wale untumi ntre bibia a tre se car no ye ne dia car no ye hwenso edin nso eni wudimu meanwhile car no se ye odia nti akwa fa asem aba se FBI for yese wo mu di echi na omo beka se ende abranche ya wo bokron no ne no na ebokron no na sebe odi kan na abrewo ana se we because sisi a trese kan na ye wo dia trese wo na wato kan na ye release no akwakoda ne bo achi bidin EOCO fo nsem omo kan enye me yen kenkan EOCO fo nkrata wo mde aba betuja o se Charles Niyama Mensah aka Shatta Wale interrogated and granted bail. Ose Charles Niyama Mensah aka Shatta Wale was invited by EOCO to assist in investigations surrounding a 2019 Lamborghini Urus, a car identified by the FBI and the US Justice Department as proceeds of a $4 million crime involving one Nana Kwabena Amoah, a Ghanaian who is currently serving jail term in the USA. The investigation forms part of a larger investigation regarding possible co-conspirators in the $4 million crime which occurred in the US involving some Ghanaians and recoveries of the proceeds of the crime. Intisenya mema otias no co-conspirators. That is omo a womo ne abrante no ebo okro no ya chi abrante na atomu de. Isi aye pe omo a womo ne abrante no ebo okro no ne ya chi omo nso ayeden atum. As the following request from the FBI and the US Justice Department of EOCO to track the vehicle and conduct local investigations in respect of uncovering possible co-conspirators in Ghana, EOCO began looking for the vehicle until it was identified and seized in or around May this year in the possession of one Charles Niyama Mensah. In the FBI 4 and the boy EOCO 4 pass abrantie no yache no ewo abrochiri no ne ka bia ba bepiem wo Ghana ne yesusu se ka no ewo abrante no ne nkrofo bia wo mobokro no yesusu se ka no wo san nkrofo ne nsem nti EOCO fo munya investigations EOCO ya investigation no mko hu se sa ka no ena ewo Shatta Wale nsem no on August 15th 2025 a United States District Court of the Eastern District of Kentucky Central Division of Lexington, in a criminal case of the United States of America versus Nana Kwabena Amoah, issued an order for forfeiting substitute assets on the Lamborghini Urus in question, authorizing the US government to take possession of the said vehicle in Ghana as restitution for the crime. Obroni Fred Bibi restitution, a restitution they say, so wabo krono ni achiwe wia, o si okay, krono na me boy no, adia me di ye no eni, edan ya medisi ye no eni inti monton na monfante krono ne ka ene na broni friend restitution inti yesi abrantie ye chi ni wie ye no enyama waka say wato yenton ne mfante krono ne eka no sa Lamborghini kai ababe piemo Shatta Wale nsemi. So see, on August 5th, 2025, following a public claim by Charles Nyama Mensah that he purchased the car at a price of $150,000 from an unidentified party, EOCO issued an invitation to Charles Nyama Mensah to report on August 13th, 2025, which appointment was rescheduled to August 20th, 2025 at 10 a.m. to assist with the investigations. Inti Shatta Wale ende asi yepesi yetrese nanu na akwa koyi ne ka. Because almost one nankasa ba be live video wo trim se car no wato $150,000. E wan na EOCO for say and yes wato car ne dia bra na betre baby a wato car ne free because ni ba ko ton car ne ma no. E bia no ne eye kwabna amu ayi e na abokro no because ye chi omom ne bokro no. Nti se wato car ne dia betre yen oni kra wato car ne free ne nsem. Nti nanka Shatta Wale ankwa ka se wato car no 150 e na ko ye kuma na kende assembly emba. Ose counsel for Charles Nyama Mensah indicated to EOCO officers that they would prefer to report at 11 a.m. EOCO readjusted its schedule to align with their time. Shortly before 11 a.m., counsel for Charles Nyama called EOCO to claim his client was not available and that he was also busy. EOCO indicated to counsel that he and his client were expected to report as scheduled. In the first, Omo kase Shatta Wale mbra 13th August. We no mo ba reschedule because na eye koso. And ye ka say ombra 20th August. Eye nra. Inti Shatta Wale ne events lawyer ka so okay omo beba eye 20th August na so mbeba 11 a.m. Afi owo ho an say Shatta Wale lawyer afre EOCO for say ye kra na ye nyamba biom na Shatta Wale no wa ye busy into ntumi na EOCO for ka tren say hey mpe o mo beba mo na mo aka tren say mo beba 11 ya schedule time amamo mpe o mo beba ntumi nyane mo beba. Intino let's go to the second way, but before we move to the second part no mamenka mesre obi bia wo tie me, you know yourself. We hu say wefu ayekese ana afiansa wefu ahya ase ayekese odwen ho awon ti ase ana say wo hya ase wo put on weight mesre. If you are 30 years and above na wefu ayekese ana wefu yekese ana wo put on weight anya depa. At the end of the day, if we kese the edenam stroke se wu nyiya the if we kese edenam stroke, BP, diabetes, cholesterol, akomayare, cancer, doctor bi abekatro eyo se meboa just google it. I'll ask doctor say if we kese eden na ekose wa wo be hu na me shall me kan si ya na enye se bia me kan ma na bo hu me kan ama wati ase se me amemiti he na mefuso me call hospital ye check me vitals ni me bibia na enye bibia na me nam na enye kra na me ye nyama bi na 3 months e ma mefu no esote ye sa nyama na me dia tro book no wo comment box ni mo pebi na to na woto book no click link na comment box ni mo na woto book na wa wo be hu 3 months me ma 3 months you see how your stomach will become flat like mine. Pe book ni bi na to yan concept ni mo o see Charles Nyama Mensah arrived in the office around 3 p.m. and insisted that he was not going to cooperate until his counsel arrived, a right which he is entitled and accorded him. And you say, Shatta Wale ebae, EOCO for catching and say, "Where opompo obeba no, obae no obabe drew 3. Obabe do no no pe on any lawyer mba eno kasa onu di onkasa until send the lawyer ebeba." EOCO investigators and Charles Nyama Mensah waited from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. before his counsel showed up. Incidentally, EOCO's closing time is 5 p.m. Nevertheless, EOCO staff and the entire operational team chose to carry on with the interrogation, which ended around 9 p.m. Officers eventually left the office around 11 p.m. EOCO omopon 5. Now so Shatta Wale lawyer eba be do 5. nti EOCO for etenase ebisa ne nsem a omo bisa ne nsem ni wie no na afi abo 11 Osini Ama was granted bail around 9 p.m. shortly after interrogation ended. He was granted bail of 10 million Ghana cedis with 2 sureties to be justified. Tia granting the bail 10 million Ghana cedis with 2 sureties. Just engrofo mienu embra no mombra betre enkrata ana wamomba betre ejapade se womo 10 million Ghana cedis. Tems enra enyumre ne engrofo ne ntumi amba. Inchana Shatta Wale waka bia na ifo kuku mu a ende still wo hoyi. I say once the sureties are presented hopefully this morning, EOCO will undertake surety inspection, which is a standard protocol, after which Charles Nyama Mensah would leave custody. So far, Charles Nyama Mensah has been unable to identify the person from which he purchased the said Lamborghini Urus vehicle, except to say that he purchased it from the streets. Inti yese Shatta Wale tre obi a woto kan ni free ni ho a wo si wo nim nipa kro no. Na kan woto no from the streets. Oto kan no was streets so wo nim nipa kro to nka na ma no. Say, and from someone possibly called Zach, who may have contacted him on WhatsApp, but whose identity he does not know and whose contact he has thrown away. Kan why na auto free ni ho a? I say I bought it on the street. Ni bako toma me ne kra no ono WhatsApp me. Your friend is Zach. Okay, WhatsApp wo ne number we here. I say me ni ne number mato ne number atwene. Hey. Charles Nyama. Adi opese ohun trewa na se opese wa asem yede. I say Charles Nyama Mensah does not also possess any documentation in terms of receipts or transfer documents which shows that he owns or purchased the said vehicle. And you see, auto card ya e was say car e wo dimu. And they check car na Shatta Wale ni car ne documents. Car nso eni ni dimu. Meanwhile onso say what car no. Eh, na say many. Set a custom declaration document in his possession bearing the name of Nana Kwabena Amoah, who is currently in jail. Na car no, dear Shatta Wale owo custom clearing. Inti car no ebabedu Ghana no ye clear car no. Na ye clear car no nipa kra ye clear car no woni din mu no. Kwabena Amoah na ya chi no wa brochire no. Inti car ne kra ye clear no clearance no eni Shatta Wale din mu. So you see the problem here. So EOCO for baby omo adwen omo ne FBI for adwen ne kono. Omo pese omo kire se anhwe ya se Shatta Wale or a co-conspirator. Se woni sankrofo na ebo kro no yi na mbo kro no wie ye na ya shipe kan na abre no because kan ne ye wo dia. Basically it looks like EOCO for state from there to Jano. They don't want to say it, but allegedly no, that is what it is implying. Because kan no o se ye wo dia. Kai eni wodimu documents bi eni we wodimu. The only documents are a bear a name eye nipa krono wa brochi na FBI for ache no. When I talk can ni free ni ho a also we talk from abrantie bi WhatsApp on your WhatsApp pay. Receipt we here trese wa talk na uni receipt. Document be na trese wa talk na uni document. Obi anso talk a we change of ownership. Change of ownership no. Why a change of ownership bia dabi? Unye change of ownership bia. And you can't never say never be doing same one or say me turn on the streets. Hey. Anyway, I hope say asem no enkonko ye serious ah. I don't know, but the way it is looking, I don't know. Montra mo your comment box ni mo medase. And the Ghana for bebre yare a ekuyen stroke, diabetes, cancer, heart disease. Na saa yare we ni na no. The underlying factor ade a wo broni friend visceral fat. Now her screen is so we doctor website. Now what trust say visceral fat wraps around your organs, creating inflammation and interfering with organ function. This fat causes a big belly. Now one thing about visceral fat and it's engrofo Rebecca, oh ye benu me bibidru ebema yefu atwe, ye benu me dru ebema mefu atwe, visceral fat no. Obwa obi obeka do so we dro bia obenom
na wefu atwe no oboa. Because belly fat no edro bi ani ho betumi ama na akofom. You only lose belly fat when you decide to lose weight. Na me meti he, me obi a na first me obi belly fat no na me obi visceral fat no na me obi. Ena ende mini ohwa mefu atwe. Na enyama me ye no eye method bi a me friend no the WWE method. Me dey atro book no or comment box ni mu. So open book ni bi ato a eno ane se wa click comment box ni mu na tre se wato book no. Ana screen so book ni din eye your action plan for weight loss. Na wa click na wa pe book no ato. Ye ka eduro eye aduane a yedi. Obi a wobeka atro so ye pe eduro ebe ma yefu atwe bia no me se oboa. Mesrew eduro ye aduane ebedi. Nti metre we aduane a obedi ni na wo book nim ene nyama e wo se wo ye. Nti no get the book and then live healthy.